Ladies, I'm here on that channel, and I'm here to talk about the first of a three-game series between the Kansas City Royals and the Cleveland Guardians. A big divisional series between these two teams. The Guardians, they get a 4-2 win here over the Royals in Game 1 of this series to get their 79th win, improved to 79-59. The Royals, they have been bad lately. I mean bad. So, the Guardians come back, win Thursday. It appears just to have broken the Royals. Ever since that Royals loss, they just have not been playing great baseball. They just haven't. Like, they've just looked horrible. That's just the facts of it. 6 straight losses. Today they only had 2 hits for 2 runs. Like, kind of an embarrassing effort in the last 6 games. They lost 6 in a row. Embarrassing effort for a team that's fighting for the playoffs to just not hit right now. And Cleveland, the positive for is they thought start the series on a positive note. Gavin Williams had a great outing, and the offense had 9 total hits for 4 runs. Michael Wacha had an okay outing. Gavin Williams had an excellent outing. And you only had to throw your bullpen 2 innings. As for the Royals, since Thursday, Bobby Witt Jr., Salvador Perez, and Michael Massey, they're 4 for 51 with 2 RBIs. Guys in the top of their lineup. This is why they can't win right now. Like, that'll do it. Like the reality is this offense for the Royals is just kind of lost right now. Like, it's the exact same game every single day these last 6 games for the Royals. Like, the offense just feels lost. It's just, you gotta think that last game of the series where they lost to Cleveland last Thursday might have broke them. And they're in desperation mode. They punched the Guardians in the mouth and were gnawed at the top of the division tied. Now they're 4.5 back again, and they're in desperation mode for these last 2 games. Like, they're in desperation mode. They're just not playing with a killer instinct on offense. Even if their pitching's good, you still need the offense to deliver, and they just haven't. Like, these last 6 days, the offense just hasn't delivered. As for the Guardians, back up 4 games, and they're keeping it rolling. They've been playing much better baseball lately. They had a really hot start of the season. They went cold, kind of got a little bit hot, then went cold again. So they've just been a really up and down team, but they improved to 79-59 in the year with 7 innings of 1 hit, 1 run ball from Gavin Williams. And also the Royals, I want to mention again, they're 6 for 33 with runners in scoring position. 100 points below their season average. They're usually really good with runners in scoring position. But during this losing streak, they're 6 for 33. And the offense is now with 11 runs in the last 5 games. Like, they're just not playing well. Just one single play, it feels like, wrecked their entire season. They only had 2 hits. They had an RBI double in the second, and then they didn't get their second run until the bottom of the 8th was a sacrifice fly from Kyle Isbell. And Michael Wacha pitched well. I mean, 5.0 innings pitched, 5 hits, 200 runs, 1 walk, 3 strikeouts. I mean, he pitched well. He pitched well enough to give him a shot to win. But then, Bubic, he gives up those 2 runs there in the 6th. 1 inning, 2 hits, 200 runs, no walks, no strikeouts. And then you bring in Steven Cruz, 1 inning, no hits, 200 runs, no walks, no strikeouts. Carlos Hernandez, 1 inning, 1 hit, no 100 runs, no walks, 1 strikeout. And then Daniel Lynch, 1 inning, 1 hit, no 100 runs, no walks, and 1 strikeout. So, the pitching just hasn't been the problem. Like, their pitching has been solid enough. It's just the offense is just not doing shit, to be honest. And they brought in Tommy Pham, and he isn't doing much for them. It's just the whole lineup's just lost right now, and it's a crucial point of the year. You can't have your lineup go cold like this. You're fighting for a playoff spot, fighting for the division, and they're just not playing with that killer instinct. For the Guardians, whoever they're pitching since they only had 3 guys, Gavin Williams, 7 innings, 1 hit, 1 earned run, 2 walks, 6 strikeouts. A hell of an outing from Gavin Williams. A hell of a start from him. Lane Thomas and Josh Naylor go deep Each hit homers. Lane Thomas finally hit a homer. He's starting to heat up over the last 7 games, in like 360 or something like that. So Gavin Lewis, fantastic start. Cade Smith, 1 inning, 1 hit, 1 earned run, no walks, no strikeouts. And Emmanuel Clase ends up getting the save. 1 inning, no hits, no runs, no walks, no strikeouts. So excellent pitching. Only 2 hits gave up on the day. For their offense, Stephen Kwan was 0 for 4, Jimenez 1 for 4, Ramirez 1 for 4, Naylor 2 for 2 RBIs, Jahanski Noel 1 for 4, Kyle Manzardo 0 for 3 pitch hitting, David Fry 0 for 1, Lane Thomas 2 for 2 RBIs and had that 2-run homer, Bo Nagel 1 for 3, Walking Rocchio was 1 for 4. But now we'll go over the Royals offense. Tommy Pham was 0 for 4, Bobby Witt 0 for 3 and a walk, Massey and Perez were each 0 for 3. If Bobby Witt's not hitting, this offense might be cooked. Melendez and DeYoung were each 0 for 3, Yuli Gurriel 1 for 2 and a walk. For Mean, Garcia 1 for 3 and an RBI, and Isbell 0 for 2 and an RBI on a sac fly. Already went over the pitching. The Royals dropped to 75 and 64 with this loss here. Guardians 79-59, 1 win away from 80. Cleveland had 9 total hits for 4 runs. They scored 2 in the 5th and 2 in the 6th. Kansas City 2 hits for 2 runs, 1 in the 2nd and 1 in the 8th. Scoring summary: Garcia double F and Yuli Gurriel scored. Thomas homer to center. A 2-run homer, and then in the top of the 5th, top of the 6th, Josh Naylor with a 2-run homer. Bottom of the 8th, Isbell sac fly. That's all the scoring. But yeah, the Guardians pitching, they got a great bullpen, man. Their bullpen's great, and they've really broke the Royals. So I'm really impressed with the Guardians. Even though they've struggled at points, they're almost at 80 wins despite struggling at points in this season. But for the Royals, it's desperation mode. They gotta start hitting. Their offense has to start delivering. So yeah, we'll see what happens in the second game of this series tomorrow at 7:40 p.m. Yeah, 7:40. So that's all I gotta say. Next 2 games are at 7:40. So yeah, until next time, Malcolm. Peace. Thanks. Bye.